All right guys, now we're gonna learn how to Ollie. As you may know, the Ollie is skateboarding's foundational trick. It's one trick made up of 3 separate movements that are done at the same time. It's the jump, the pop, and the slide. Now before we show you the movements, let's talk about foot placement. Get on the board the way you normally ride. You want the ball of your foot to be on the grip tape about as far back towards the edge of your tail as you can get without actually hanging it off. Your front foot is going to be scooted back some as well. Your front foot is going to be placed right smack dab in the middle of the board. The correct foot placement is absolutely key in pulling off a successful Ollie. Honestly, the Ollie happens so fast in real time that you can't really tell what's going on unless we slow it down a bit. So watch these movements carefully as I try to explain them. Once you have your feet placed in the Ollie position, it's now time to start our movements. The first thing you're going to do is bend down as low to the ground as possible. Bend your knees and allow your rear to drop, almost as if you're sitting down in an invisible chair. Bending down low to the ground like this allows you to store up energy in your legs, almost like pressing down on a metal spring. Now that you have all of this stored up energy squatting down, thrust yourself upward by using your leg muscles to spring yourself into a jumping action. This is called the jump. As you start your jump, transfer as much energy as you can into your back foot and quickly slam the tail of the board down to the ground and immediately let off your back foot. This is called the pop. Just a split second after you start your pop with your back foot, you're going to turn your front foot sideways to where the side of your shoe is sliding up the grip tape towards the nose. You're literally pulling the board up in the air with your foot by doing this. This motion is called the slide. Once you're reaching the top of your Ollie, suck both of your knees up to your chest as high as they can go and push your front foot out and forward to level out the board. This will allow the board to reach its top height and to straighten out in the air. As you're coming down from the peak of your Ollie, try to let your feet land on both sets of bolts, right over the truck so that most of your weight is absorbed by them. Bend your knees and roll away. Remember that the Ollie is executed as one fluid motion, but consists of many separate movements. This can take a long time to master, but is well worth the time and effort it takes to try and figure it out. Almost every other trick you're going to learn from here on out is based around the movement of the Ollie, so keep practicing it before you can move on to more difficult tricks.